My dog started barking at the basement door at midnight. When I got there, I saw fresh footprints on the stairs going up. Maxie's bark wasn't her usual alert at a squirrel or passing car. This was the sound she made when something was fundamentally wrong, a low, sustained growl that escalated into sharp barks that echoed through our house. I sat up in bed, heart already pounding before my brain fully processed what woke me. The digital clock read 12:03 a.m., and Maxie was at my bedroom door, hackles raised, staring down the hallway toward the basement entrance. I grabbed my phone and the baseball bat I kept under the bed since the break-ins started happening in our neighborhood 3 months ago. Maxie wouldn't move from the doorway, just kept barking at something I couldn't see yet, her entire body rigid with tension that made my skin crawl. I moved down the hallway with the bat raised, my bare feet silent on the hardwood floor. The basement door stood open exactly 6 inches, which was impossible because I'd locked it before bed like I did every night since I'd started hearing sounds down there. Sounds I'd convinced myself were just the old house settling or pipes expanding. But the door was open now and Maxie was backing away from it, still barking, still warning me about something my human senses hadn't detected yet. I reached for the light switch and flooded the stairwell with harsh fluorescent brightness that made me squint. That's when I saw them. Fresh, wet footprints on the wooden stairs, leading upward from the basement, each print perfectly formed and glistening under the light. The prints were large, maybe size 12 or 13, and they were still wet enough to reflect the overhead bulb. Someone had come up these stairs within the last few minutes. But my hands started shaking so hard I nearly dropped the bat. The footprints stopped at the landing where I was standing, but there was no one visible in the hallway. I spun around, checking every shadow and corner, but my house was empty except for me and Maxie. The dog had gone silent now, which was somehow worse than the barking. She was staring at my bedroom with her ears pinned back, a low whine building in her throat. I followed her gaze and saw my bedroom door slowly closing, moving with deliberate slowness like someone was carefully pulling it shut from inside. I'd left that door wide open when I came out. Someone was in my bedroom. Someone who'd come up from the basement and walked past me while I was sleeping. I ran to the front door and fumbled with the deadbolt, my fingers clumsy with adrenaline. Maxie was right behind me, pressing against my legs, and I could feel her trembling. I got the door open and we both stumbled onto the front porch, and I was reaching for my phone to call 911 when I realized I'd left it on my nightstand, inside the house, in the bedroom where someone was hiding. The street was empty at this hour, just rows of dark houses and streetlights casting orange pools on the asphalt. My nearest neighbor was Mrs. Kowalski 3 houses down, and she was 86 and deaf in one ear. I started running toward her house anyway, Maxie keeping pace beside me, when I heard my front door slam shut behind me. The sound echoed down the quiet street like a gunshot. I pounded on Mrs. Kowalski's door hard enough to hurt my fist, shouting her name and begging her to call the police. Lights came on inside, and I heard shuffling footsteps. She opened the door with the chain still attached, peering out at me through the gap with suspicious eyes. When she recognized me, she unhooked the chain and pulled me inside, demanding to know what was wrong. I told her someone was in my house and she immediately grabbed her phone and dialed 911, speaking in